22-year-old woman is dead and a 31-year-old woman is behind bars after a fatal shooting this morning.
It happened on Milwaukee's north side. Christina Van Zelst live tonight with what neighbors heard this morning. Christina?
Ted, some neighbors say they were still asleep. Other people said that they heard arguing. But it's one question that's remaining today is what could have led up to this shooting? Monday afternoon, it's quiet at the New Hampton Gardens apartments, but the day didn't start that way. Milwaukee police are investigating a fatal shooting that happened around 6 Monday morning. It happened near Linwall Lane. The medical examiner says a 22-year-old woman was killed. Investigators say a 31-year-old woman was arrested. Police are investigating what led up to the shooting. Milwaukee police say charges are still pending. The medical examiner says an autopsy is scheduled for tomorrow. Reporting live in Milwaukee, Christina Van Zelst, Fox 6 News.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the podcast, It Too Podcast and Trending Topics. It Too is an acronym meaning, is it important to you? If it is, it's fine. If it's not, it's fine. We can agree to disagree. So today, we just having a short session about this case about another girl. She got home and she caught another woman in her home with her, well, it wasn't her husband, it was her baby father, it says, and she shot and killed the girl. This actually like a second case. They had another case. It was a much older lady who came home.
How old was the baby daddy?
I have no idea, but the baby mother was 31.
Okay,
the girl who was the victim was 22, so it had to be in that age range.
Because that's a big difference. Not a huge, but it's what?
They didn't specify what his age was. Maybe if I find another article that's doing more explaining, maybe it is one, describing him. But since he wasn't, I think since he wasn't a part of the crime, they really didn't include his information. But I don't know if you heard about that first story. It was just,
Milwaukee?
Huh?
They're in Milwaukee.
Is it Milwaukee? Yeah, Milwaukee. But let me tell you about this other story. It was an older lady. She came home and the girl was with her husband. The girl was like 21. This lady who caught the girl with her husband, she was like, I think in her 50s. But she shot and killed that girl, but she's saying that the girl, it was self-defense. She's saying that the girl tried to fight her when she caught her in the house with her husband. Now, I don't know how true that is, but you know how some of these girls be when you catch them. They'll be trying to fight you when they in the wrong. Okay. Even though, it's the man's fault, but still, it's like, okay, especially if you in somebody's house.
Yeah, because, well, it was intentional because it did say she was in the room for about 10 minutes before she shot. So how you didn't mean to, you sat there, I know how she was. She was sitting there like, let me hear what's going on.
And probably arguing. But this what they saying that she came home from work, wherever she was. And you know how they have those chain locks on the door?
Yeah.
She was trying to get in and the chain lock was on the door and she was trying to figure out why the chain lock on the door. So if I'm not, maybe the listeners can correct me if I'm wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, they saying she went through another door, another maybe back door.
I read it wrong. It says she was in the room for like 10 minutes and then she grabbed the kids and left, and I think she came back home, and that's what happened. Did he think she wasn't going to come back home?
So that Silas was in the room for about 10 minutes before the shooting. I think she came home. They were in the middle of a sex act, and
his kids was there.
They didn't say the children were there. It was before he said Silas. Oh, maybe they were there. So that probably even made her even more upset that she came home, that you had another woman in the house, our children are in another room, you know, so that probably even made her more upset.
And then sidetrack, um, is not included in their case, but I don't like how. I mean,
Allie, stay on the subject.
I don't know. It's on the subject, but I don't like how the prosecutors, like, it's already black women. Okay, the black community killing each other already. They could have at least put, I didn't mean to shoot.
Allie, we all know what she probably said it like that.
She did say it like
They
that.
can't.
I feel like
Let me tell you something. When the police write a report, they gotta write verbatim what you say. They cannot alter nothing because it's already a problem with them lying on reports. So they gonna write. If I was a police officer, I'm gonna write exactly what you say. If you say I didn't meant to shoot her, I'm gonna write you said you didn't meant to shoot her. I'm not gonna.
I think they was trying to be funny because
Maybe they was.
It's already a rumor that black people are illiterate. You didn't have to put I didn't meant to shoot. What's the difference?
Allie, if I'm an officer, I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about let me write exactly what
If
this
somebody said,
lady's
"I didn't
saying
mean to,"
because they not gonna lie on me. Yeah, y'all ain't gonna lie on me. Y'all already be saying police this and that. So they wrote,
I'm gonna put
and she.
I didn't mean to shoot. That's what she said.
That's probably how
She
she.
didn't say I didn't mean to shoot, but that's what she meant. You could have at least made her sound a little decent.
Yeah. So, what do you think? Do you think this is self defense if the girl tried to fight her?
No.
Like, say if she. So you don't think it's self defense? If she
Um,
came in the house, okay, she caught them in the sex act. They get to arguing. Then the girls start trying to fight her. Is it self defense? Did she have a right to
the
shoot her?
mistress,
What is your point? We going off of street justice now.
the mistress try to fight the girlfriend.
Right. What do you think? It should be self defense or is still they charging her with murder, I believe.
If she ran up on her and swung on her, then yeah, but I doubt that happened because when you're caught having sex with somebody else, you're trying to put your clothes on.
Yeah.
Now you just die instantly. You just got killed. I don't think it wasn't no self defense. But if it was, I mean,
And I think too,
somebody coming in their own house. That don't even make sense.
and I think too, that girl probably just seen red. You know, like you just have tunnel vision when you see something like that, and she probably just killed that girl, which is unfortunate. But you know, it just goes to because these girls when they be sleeping with other people, man, they be.
That is ridiculous.
But listen, they be thinking that it's cute. They be on social media bragging about it.
That's her baby daddy.
I know, but they was together.
They was
So-
together, they was living together. But here's the thing. Like you said, you know y'all not married. He's not faithful to you. I think she's wrong, but it would have been a totally different situation if she would have followed him, put a tracker on him. Now you're doing too much. But you walked in your own house, so I see why you was so angry.
Exactly, and then who knows what precipitated before this incident? Because these girls that be sleeping with other girls, men, husband, fiancés, they be on social media bragging about it. They be telling everybody, "Oh, you did." You know, all these rap songs that be making it cool to sleep with somebody else's man. So now they got these girls thinking that that's cool. They don't think that somebody really will do this to them when they catch them with their man. Not saying that it's right though. It ain't. I'm not saying that it's right, but think before when you sleeping with somebody else's man, because usually a woman not gonna get mad at the
Oh,
man.
baby daddy.
They not gonna get mad at the man, the baby daddy, the husband, the fiance, whatever it is at that time. I'm talking about any woman that catch their man cheating.
Now, this
Normally it's gonna be taken out on the woman, so you better be prepared while you sitting there bragging on social media. My life could be in danger. It's a 50-50 chance while I'm sitting here trying to be acting like it's all cool and stuff, trying to go off of these rap songs, talk
Yeah,
about sleeping with somebody else,
you
man.
keep saying man, but that's not their man. They're
Well, I'm just talking about any, like the other case I was telling you about. That was her husband. That lady was married.
well,
That was her. I'm just talking about any case, period. If it's a baby daddy that they's living with, or in a relationship
that's
with,
the only
if
thing
it's your husband, if it's your
seem like
fiance, it doesn't matter.
girls
That's
are promoting. I don't think necessarily they're promoting sleeping with people's husband. Da, da, da. I think it just be like, okay, if it's one dude, if he with the father, if he's like, if he a baby daddy or whatever, girls fighting over him. They're just promoting fighting over one dude, and he not even married. He's sharing. Everybody's sharing him. Everybody's sharing him. But one thing men don't do, they don't fight over one female. And they don't never call. They don't never fight on one female, and they don't call a girl. They don't use the word my woman too loosely. Like these, like now they're using the word man too loosely, and that's not your man. Like that's your husband. And then another thing too, the girl that got killed too. Like I was saying the last time, you put yourself in these situations because
and she did. And I'm gonna tell you, even though you're saying that don't happen with men, a lot of cases like this been happening lately where men been killing other men. Look at Trouble. Trouble was killed because I don't know if you know the rapper Trouble,
yeah, her boyfriend,
but that boy killed him because he was in the house with
her
his baby
lover.
mother.
Yes.
That was his baby. Not that was his baby, but they had to be having a relationship. Then there was another case recently I just watched. The boy homeboy slept with his baby mama. That was his homeboy. He killed his homeboy over his baby mama. So a lot do happen between the men, even though they might not be calling them their lady. But if it's somebody they with and got feelings for, you never know how they gonna react. So
They don't be making. It's not a popular thing. Like it's not popular like it is in music and stuff. Like in the man side.
I don't know, because these men been doing it. Sometimes they be killing the woman when they catch the woman cheating. Because I watch a lot of murder channels, and them men be crazy. But I just think, like you said, that's what made me think she was. That's what made me think she was being disrespectful too, or maybe she didn't even know that he was with somebody. Because
You had to know.
why would you come to somebody else's house? That's
You had to know
disrespectful.
because when you walk in a house, and first of all, I'm not saying that they look dirty, whatever. Most people that live in the hood, their house is not spotless clean. They don't have their clothes.
Ellie, what that got to do with when you walk in the house?
I'm bringing that up because there's probably female earrings, clothes, shoes hanging around.
But even if her house was spotless, you can still tell when a woman live in a house when it's spotless.
What I'm saying,
If you go in the refrigerator, because you gonna be in the refrigerator. Most men don't drink wine. I got a friend who I work with, and that's how the guy house was spotless clean, but she knew it was a female there because when she looked in that refrigerator, she know he don't drink no wine. Perfume, you don't wear no perfume, so her house probably was clean. You can't judge and say her house wasn't clean.
judging, but I'm saying okay. Let me reverse. Not necessarily from experience, but I've been places with ex friends that I had, and I had to ask. It was somebody that she was messing with, and he was like, "Oh, you guys can come over and chill," and she wouldn't catch on, and then I would catch on. I see sparkly slippers on the floor, a bonnet over here. It's just a whole bunch of girl stuff laying around, and I'm like, "Who house is this? Like your mom? Like I know you don't stay with your mom and your sister. Who house is this? Get me out of here because." I don't want nobody thinking. I'm just saying it was messy. I see girl stuff,
and that's dangerous.
But I'm saying I'm bringing up the cleanness because we went somewhere else to where everything was put up, like everything in the closet was hung up, the door was closed, and we didn't look around that much. To where it took one of us to go to the other bathroom on the other side of the house to realize it's a wig in here. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, and that's my point. That even when the house is spotless, Like, you never know, her house could have been spotless.
But I'm saying,
And you still can tell if a woman, it's just something I can tell when a woman,
I'm talking
it
about
does,
just walking in and just seeing stuff around, like laying around. That's what I'm saying. Like, most likely
yeah.
it was messy in there. Like, not trying to be funny, but by the look of her braids, you could. I'm sorry.
But to me, and then I'm pretty sure, and then he had children. I'm just pretty, I don't know. She may have not known,
I
but
mean,
to me, it's like, okay, if you, yeah, to me, it's like, why be disrespectful, okay, to this other woman, unless you never know what he was telling her. But my whole thing is, when these people be sleeping with other people, husband or men, okay, you throw it in their face and everything, but you have to remember, when you, if you get caught in these women house, because women, and that's what I noticed too, they getting a lot more violent too.
yeah, don't go in their
Because
house.
women didn't used to do, women didn't used to do all this killing like this. They
No,
may have fight or something, but now they stabbing these girls to
they're
death. They
getting more.
shooting them to death. Yeah, they not playing. It ain't no
Getting more
time.
in control of their emotions. They're getting more lost in just space. Like, they're not.
And I think too is because more women are starting to carry a gun. More like back in the day, it used to be more of they getting in fights
Yeah,
or
back
they
in the
would
day, used to be
stab another woman. They
getting
wouldn't.
hot.
Now these women shooting these girls and killing them.
It used
Cause
to be
this the second. Wait,
throwing
this,
grits on him.
yeah, they'll do something like that, but now they really just straight out just killing, and they'll kill the man too. Just like the third case. So, anyways, just
It wasn't. I'm not trying to be rude, but like I said, by the looks of it, I'm pretty sure if I'm walking, if I was the girl who passed away, if I was in her position, walking in this house, and I'm talking about most likely what was the case, which it probably was. I know you seen this or that laying around. Why you didn't
yeah,
ask whose house is this before you put yourself in this situation? If
right,
he said, "Oh, this is my baby," I still my baby mama, but we not together, whatever.
yeah, yeah. Well, I guess that's your opinion, but my opinion is, you find out if these people with somebody. Make sure you got to really. I know some girls, they do background checks on these men now. They really do they investigation before they get involved with these men, because you
Yeah.
can't have no situation like this. And now she only 22, gone. You understand? That's sad.
They
So
did a background check or whatever. Even the top, even the best men, they cheat still.
they can cheat, yeah.
No,
But when I said a background check, I just meant do a background check, find out how many women he went with, how many kids he got. When I say that, I mean do everything. Because when they got them baby mamas, you got to be careful too, because them baby mamas be crazy and they still be sleeping with them sometimes, even though they acting like they ain't with them.
who's gonna sleep with him? Why not go somewhere else? Like, if okay,
Exactly
he
my
not married.
point.
I understand. Like, maybe her point is he not married. They not in. They he obviously for the streets. Go somewhere else. Go out with him somewhere. Go to lunch or something. Go somewhere else. So that way, when she catch y'all in public, really,
Right.
really
Be-
now you not looking too crazy because he decided to step out of his home.
Yeah, and then that's my point exactly. When you come to somebody home, that's like somebody breaking into your house, Ellie. You gonna feel violated. They know all your personal business, all your personal stuff that means something to you in your home. So you really feel violated when somebody come to your house, break into your house, and come to your house like that. So she took it personal. That's why, like you say,
And
go
then again,
somewhere else. Go out to the public.
we don't know the background of their story. She could be one of those females that is just hooked on the same dude that's cheating on her, doing her
Right, over and over again, and this
and
was it.
and now this happened.
And it's crazy because he probably did it over and over again,
If he,
and why, and it made her and she happened to be the last one he could do it to.
this
Well,
ain't
not the last one because he's still alive, but she just happened to be the one that get killed. That lady, he probably cheated on that lady over and over.
because she should just go away because Why you like that should teach you a lesson. Why you ain't shoot? If you would have shot him, you still would have been wrong. But it would have showed that he the one who did you. She don't have no loyalty to you.
To her, right, exactly.
He the one that
But
he the
but
one
that's why I say, and we about to end. But that's why I say I don't know the history, because if maybe her and that girl have had history where they, you know how these people be back and forth arguing when they sleeping with the same person.
yeah.
And see, we
No,
don't know. We just know that she violated somebody by being in their house. But like you say, you should have took it out on the man. You took it out
you
on
should have.
her,
And
and
then the
she
girl,
don't
they
even know
both
you.
wrong. You should have. You should have asked. You got no respect for yourself. Now you lost your life. I'm sorry that it sounds.
And your children. It's sad.
You lost your life. Sorry that it sounds a little bit cruel, but that's what happens. Her.
So
You should have pick a better. And she looked a little crazy in a mugshot, but you could get done up. Go find a different man. Why are you going crazy over this cheater?
and okay, so that would be your advice. Um
Well, no, my advice is
and
just for both sides of the party. They both are suffering from dumb decisions. Just make better decisions. That's it. From both
good.
parties. It sucks that she lost her life or whatever, but
And and do you think that she should be charged with murder, or do you think she should be charged with manslaughter? Manslaughter is like a lesser crime. That's like if y'all get into like if y'all both fighting and then the other person die. That's a lesser a sentence. It's like
um,
10 years.
well, I
I'm
mean,
what you think?
oh, 10 years. Oh,
Yeah,
probably. I think maybe manslaughter. Only
I
because
was gonna say that too. I
only
know
because,
I'm
only
huh?
because it was definitely murder, but only because it was in her house. That's the only thing that's getting her off a little bit.
Yeah,
If she went up, if they got caught in a hotel or something, you
definitely murder.
yeah, because you
See,
came to do it.
and
You came to do the violence.
yeah,
The
and
only
see
thing
this,
I told her, she was going home.
and we gonna get ready to end because it's been 21 minutes. But that's what I feel. I feel like since it was, I might be going out on a limb, but I feel like since it was in her personal home, it kind of was. I would I would go for the lesser charge of manslaughter, but I'm not on the jury. I'm not on, because I don't think I think it was wrong for her to be at the girl house, but I don't think you should kill anybody. If she wasn't being violent with you, if she wasn't trying to fight you and trying to, do anything, you can't just kill people because your husband or your baby daddy cheating on you.
Now I know you can't control you can control where a bullet go, but I think I'm not saying she should have
Well,
shot her in the knee or shot her
yeah,
in the
she
thigh or
she
something. You could have shot her somewhere else. Dang, I mean,
that's what I was just gonna say. She had the shooter to kill her,
run
so
in the air just to scare people. I mean, you could have
yeah, she had the shooter to kill her, so that was
must have
she
shot her
shot
right
to kill, so her intention was to kill her.
in her
So,
head, her
but
lungs, everything.
yeah, so but let us know in the comments what you guys think about this situation. It's a sad situation all around the board because a 22-year-old is gone, a mother is going to prison with children, and it's a sad situation. I think if she just would have left it alone and maybe been single and stayed for herself, stayed with her, with nobody stayed single, she'll be all right. Some women be feeling like they got to have a man instead of waiting for the right man to come to them. You understand? So they'll take a lot of nonsense. But anyway, let us know in the comments what you guys think, what you all think, and leave us a message and the channel because we need to grow the channel. And thank you for listening.